What's the sports talk 101? Today's video is gonna be that time of year. It's this time of year where I'll be doing something that I'll speak to you in a second. But welcome to the channel. So we're coming to the time of year where season is about to start. We're like a few weeks out from the season, and I thought this would be a good time. Well, a few weeks, maybe 2 weeks, I think. From the season, week 0 coming up real fast. I'm excited for the season. We got really good games at week 0. We got Navy versus Notre Dame. You got Hawaii, Vandy, and then week 1. I mean, you got a good matchup week 1. I mean, this gonna be an exciting season. I'm looking forward to. I'm sure a lot of you are excited for the 2023 season. I cannot. This season will be here before you know it. I mean, like I said, we're a few weeks, like 2 or 3 weeks out away from it. Like we're like really close. How many more Saturdays until the season starts? Let's check it out. Let's do a question. How many more Saturdays till week 0? Let's take a look. How many more Saturdays till week 0? We have 2 more Saturdays until week 0. Yeah, 2 more Saturdays left in the off season. 2 more Saturdays. And 2 more Saturdays left. By the video comes out, 2 more Saturdays until the season starts. So, season starts on August 26th. That's a Saturday. Okay, so I'm excited for that. But today, video is gonna be a special video. I've talked about this now. I think about this. This is my first time to do that. I've talked about this, and I'm gonna do this way. I did AP poll, AP top 25, way too early, back in I think February, right around signing day, I believe. Sometime February, I did it way too early. And I said to myself, well, I'm gonna do another one. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do 2 in the off season. I'm gonna try to at least do 2, one way too early and one final preseason AP poll. That's what I'm gonna do today. Today will be a preseason AP poll. I'm gonna be doing a little bit differently. I think way too early I did 25 up to 1. I'm gonna do backwards for this one. I'm gonna look at the top 10 and make my way down to 25. Alright, so let's get started. So this might, according to me, now this is, and I know a lot of people do projections or where the team's going to finish. This could be a projection, but internally it's not a projection. Okay, this is where I think teams should be ranked when the first preseason rankings come out, and where teams should be ranked based on what done last year, coming off last season, and what we saw in the offseason. This season's done, improved in the offseason, and this is not necessarily a projection. A lot of teams do projections, but this is and this it could be a projection. I mean, who knows? These teams could finish. This could be the final rankings in a year, but this is not why. This is not a projection. Okay, and a lot of teams. I was debating whether to do projection. I may do that, not this season, obviously. Maybe 2024. I was debating about this, but you let me know in the comments if you want me to do a projection AP poll. That won't go effect until 2024. Well, not this season, but once the 2020 season ends. So right before the 2024 season, I may do 3 OP polls. I don't know, but we'll see. But again, it's not projection. It's my thoughts. So let's get started. All right, here we go. Starting off, number 1 is no brainer. Georgia. Look, they got locked. We got back. They got Brock Bowers coming back. They do get a new quarterback. They got a new offensive coordinator, Mike Bobo. They're coming winning back-to-back national champions, back-to-back, I think, defending SEC champions. So really, it's just about to be three-peat after the favorites to win the national championship. That has not happened since Minnesota in 1930. So can they do it this year? But they are the favorite to win the Natty. I like Georgia at number 1. I mean, look, I bet Georgia should be number 1. Now, we're gonna know I can see argument for Michigan. It's Michigan, Georgia for number 1 spot. But everybody's by now have Georgia in the number 1 spot. That makes sense. The quarterback situation, I think Carson Beck will be signing quarterback. At least we saw from the spring game, and at least we'll hear from Kirby Smart. But we'll see how it goes when the season starts. Carson Beck being started there. They get Brock Bowers back. That's great. They got Mike Bobo, first grader, was within the program, so I think they should be fine. I think Georgia in 2023 should be fine. They got easy schedule. I'm going to say a cupcake schedule. I mean, only a few tough games, but probably, after you got a Missouri situation, that's against South Carolina, but whatnot. Uh, Tough games probably at Tennessee and then probably at Auburn. I talked about this too when I do the Georgia prediction video. Go check that out. But when I talk about Georgia prediction video, I was mentioning this that's the first road game. Whoever's quarterback most likely comes him back, and that's not an easy environment. And look, Auburn. Look at the schedule. Heading that game, Auburn will be really good. Heading into I don't know also Auburn, but I should check that out if it's uploaded now, but it should be. Auburn will be a good team. At least one loss. Hopefully, any game the fans will be into it. So Georgia, I think number one. I think that they'll be really good. So, got a lot coming back. Really good offense. Really good defense. Like I said, so recruiting really well. Top 5 every year. So pretty good there. Number 2, I have Michigan. I mean, look, they got a lot coming back. One thing, in one case, and listen, can make an argument for number one, but the thing with unlike Georgia, Michigan's got a returning quarterback in JJ McCarthy. They do pick up a really good job with the transfer portal. I did a Michigan video prediction video that should be out. You check it out. But they got Jason McCarthy back, really good quarterback. They got really good job, like I said, the transfer portal. I mean, they got a guy from Coast Carolina, I think Stanford, Arizona State, a really good job. But they got the tight end quarterback from Indiana. But Blake Corum coming back. Don Edwards the best. Look, if you look at the best duos and running backs, I think Michigan, Penn State, and obviously Ohio State has one too. But these 3 teams for sure is the best duo running backs. So we got that. You got Will Johnson, who'll be a sophomore next year. I'm excited for him to see. Jim Harbaugh coming back, obviously returning coach. I think this will be good. I think Jim Harbaugh and his company will be really good in 2023. They got sort of an easy schedule. Obviously, the last 3 game seasons are going to be toughest. And I think I explained that too in the Michigan video. But yeah, I think Michigan's got a lot coming back. Really good offensive line, really good defense. I mean, Mike Central coming back. You got a lot of your offensive line, like Matt Keegan, a lot of guys coming back. So really, it'll be interesting to see where. But I do believe I have Michigan at number 2. Coming at number 3, it was a little debate for me, but it's Ohio State. I have 3 at Ohio State. I was debating whether or not put Penn State 3, Alabama 3, or put Ohio State 3. There's a lot of debate at number 3, but I'll say 3. It makes sense. Look, they got new quarterback, most likely Kyle McCord. They got a returning wide receiver in Marvin Harris Jr. and Buka. They got Shavion Henderson and Michael Williams returning. Pretty good, decent defense. I mean, they need to work up on the line of scrimmage if they want to beat Michigan, and work on give not so many yards. But I think Ohio State will be good in 2023. They'll lead program, they're NFL live type of receivers, and got a really good quarterback. So I think Ohio State should. I have Ohio State at 3. Finish up at number 4. I have Penn State Nittany Lions. I'm high on Penn State. I think Penn State's gonna be. This is probably Penn State. This is a year that best year the Penn State's gonna have since 2016 was the last time they won the Big Ten. I'm gonna tell you, heading 2023, I think Penn State's be really good. I think they'll go 11-1. I think either will beat Michigan or Ohio State. I think I've done a prediction video for Penn State. I think in that prediction video, I have Penn State going 11-1, but losses to Michigan, but beats Ohio State. At this point, Penn State needs to be. They always go 10-2, 10-2. Well, losses to Ohio State, Michigan. This is the year I think Penn State needs to be one of the Ohio State, Michigan. They said I think they'll be Ohio State, but in my opinion, well, check it out, prediction video for Penn State. But honestly, to tell you the truth, this is the year the Penn State be. Like I said, like Michigan and like Ohio State, they got a really good running back duo. Nick Stillington and I forgot the other running back, but pretty good. Drew Law should be good quarterback in 2023 under James Franklin. He's a good coach. I think Penn State gets hyped down. Go 10-2, go 10-2, 10-2 every year. But I think Penn State needs to go over the hump of going 11 wins. Sometimes win 11 games, but yeah, this is the year the Penn State can show who they are. All right, coming up in the top 5, Alabama, Crimson Tide. I mean, look, They got the greatest coach of all time in Nick Saban. They're the most talented team. Okay, I do have questions on the offense. The defense, I'm not too worried about. They get Kevin Steele, really good defensive coordinator, former defensive coordinator at Bama, so he's kind of bringing that back to old school. Whatever one, that defense, I'm not too worried about. That offense, Tommy Rees, they got whoever's playing quarterback is that offense. I'm a little question mark, but look, I think Alabama will be good 2023. They were finished fifth last year. They probably fifth again this year. Okay, the top fifth. Sorry, so they won't finish fifth. They'll probably start fifth, but after the fifth, I think Bama is a pretty good team. Like I said, the most talented. They were recruiting in the top 5 in most years. Like literally, unless the Nick Saban top 5 every single year. So pretty good there. Heads up. So there you go. There's the top 5. Michigan. So they're up on the top 5. Number 1, Georgia. Number 2, Michigan. Number 3, Ohio State. And number 4, Penn State. And number 5, Alabama. All right, going on to number 6, I have the Huskies, Washington Huskies. I think the best team in the Pac-12. And then, look, was going before I did this video, and I had a hard time, like most people, differentiating the Pac-12. Look at the Pac-12. You got Utah, USC, Washington, Oregon State. These are the top 5 teams, and sometimes Washington State. Well, obviously, best team in the Pac-12, and that'll be. Well, I should be called Pac-12 because we know the Pac-12 is dead now. Because no Pac-12 leaving. But these are 5 teams that were great in the technically great in Pac-12. As you know, Pac-12 is no longer a conference, but it is what it is. But I do believe Washington will be really good. They're a good team. They're good enough to win the conference. With the games, they got Michael Penix Jr. coming back. They got a really good defense offense. I like Washington, what they're doing in 2023. I think they'll be good in 2023. Coming up number 7, and now I know there's a lot of debate with this one, but I have Tennessee. Look, Tennessee had a great season last year in a really long time. Josh Heupel. I think 2023, this Tennessee team with Joe Milton, I still question for Joe Milton though, but I do believe Tennessee is going to be really good in 2023. Offensively, I'm not too worried about. It's the defense that need to, figure something. But I think Tennessee's going to be good in 2023. So at 7, I have Tennessee. All right, coming up at number 8, I have Florida State. Listen, I love Florida State. I'm high on Florida State. They're in my top 10, as you see. Florida State's going to be great in 2023. I mean, they're a really good team. They got Jordan Shev's coming back. They are tied with Clemson to win the ACC. They got a lot coming back for Florida State. This is probably a year that Florida State has a chance to win the ACC and have a shot to the playoffs. Look, Florida State, I really have high remarks for you. I think Florida State will be great in 2023. All right, coming in at number 9, I had the second Pac-12 team in my top 10. I had a hard time putting where I put Utah, but I put them 9. Utah was really good in 2023. They were good last year. They had Ken Rice coming back. Kyle Whittingham is one of the new coaches, but he's pretty good coaching. Look, I know I hate to say this, but I feel like Utah last few years just get a lot of hate, a lot of hype for Utah, a lot of hate and not like respect. Utah not getting respect needed, but I think Utah is going to be a really good team in 2023. Like I said, they're one of the best Pac-12 teams, besides Washington, UC, Oregon State. But they're a really good team. I think they'll be good in the final year at Pac-12, but I have them at number 9. And wrapping up the top 10, I have Lincoln Riley and USC. It's a no-brainer why I have top 10. Well, the offense is really good. They got Caleb Williams returning, Heisman returning, quarterback returning, a really good job in the transfer. But the only thing I've worried about USC is the defense, and it's looking about defense. Until I see a Lincoln and a really good, that defense is not gonna be great. Until I see improvement, whether fire agent Alex Grinch or improving that defense. I know they pick up Alexander Bear from Georgia to transfer, so really good job there in transfer with USC. But I do think USC will be good in 2023. All right, let's go with top 10. I have Georgia number 1. Number 2, Michigan. Number 3, Ohio State. Number 4, Penn State. Number 5, Alabama. Number 6, Washington. Number 7, Tennessee. 8, at Florida State. Number 9, Utah. Number 10, USC. All right. I'm going to now do top. I'm going to start 11 to next one. All right. So, number 11, I have LSU Tigers. Brian Kelly come back for the second year. Won the West last year. Pretty good season. They got Daniels back. They got a returning quarterback back. They got Perkins, one of the best defensive players, probably returning back. LSU has a lot come back. I think LSU's favorite again to win the West. I do think LSU's going to win the West. I think LSU will be really great and really good in 2023. I have high expectations for LSU. I think they'll be a good team heading into 2023 there. All right, coming number 12, the fourth, right? Yeah. The fourth Pac-12 team I have, and like I said, I've really had a hard time differentiating these teams. These are all good teams. But number 12, I have the Oregon Ducks, Dan Lanning and company. You got Bo Nix returning. This team is ready to win the Pac-12. I do believe. Who's going to win the Pac-12? It's either Oregon, USC, Utah, Washington, Oregon State. One of these 5 teams is going to win the Pac-12 this year. But these are really good teams. These teams play each other, they'll beat each other out, but I do believe that Oregon will be a really good team. One of the best teams in the Pac-12. One of the top 5 best. One of the best teams. It's 5 best teams, right? And listed. And Oregon's one of them. I think they'll be really good in 2023. All right, coming in at number 13, I have the Texas Longhorns. I love Steve Carter. I do believe I have Texas winning the Big 12. I mean, this is a team that's built to win. They got Quinn Ewers returning. They got they do lose Bijan Robinson. They got decided to replace him, but I do believe Texas will be really good with Quinn Ewers returning. I do believe the Texas will be really good in 2023. One of the best teams. I think the favorites to win the Big 12. Outside that, Texas Tech and Kansas State are the only other team I can think of that have a chance to win the Big 12. If it's not Texas. Number 14, a team that went 2-10 in 2021, and then went 12-2 or something in 12 something, and basically flipped the script in 2023. Really good season. Beat USC in a bowl game. That was fun to watch. I think Tulane will be really good 2023. I have him number 14. I do believe that Tulane will be a really good team heading into 2023. And number 15, I have Clemson. Look, I think I say about Clemson in another plus many times, but I'd like to hire Gabe Riley from TCU. Really good. Look at a really good hire. Get rid of Brandon. That's improvement in the offensively. I think Clay Klubnik will be good in 2023. I just have to see him play. But Clemson will be a good team in 2023, in my opinion. I think they're good enough. Like I said, Clemson right now, look at ACC, is winning Clemson. Outside Clemson and Florida State is NC. Look at only 2 teams because of Drake May. But other than that, I'm at 15. Coming at number 16, I have Kansas State. I do believe Kansas State will be good in 2023. And number 17, I have USLA. USLA is one of the teams that lose DTR, lose Jack Carbonet. But I do believe that Chip Kelly in 2023, this team is ready. This is not, oh my God, and it's basically 5 teams, right? This is another good team. Look at the Pac-12. It is USLA, USC, Oregon State, Washington, and Utah. These are the 6 best teams, right? 6 best teams. I think about USLA. These 6 teams are good, and USLA is one of the best teams out there. Another Pac-12 ranked high. How many Pac-12s I have ranked? 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 including UCLA. And I believe one more, I think, ranked, but we'll see. But yeah, I do believe good. Number 18, another good season last year. I know they lost to Michigan in the close game, and then almost won the Big Ten West. Is Illinois at number 18. I like Bill Illinois, and this is a team that's going to be good in 2020. I do believe they'll be ranked in the top 25. Illinois is one of the teams that was like Michigan, runs old school round pound game and transitions. And Michigan finally made a match winning the conference, and that's Illinois. And Illinois should be good. I like Illinois. They are really good. I like what Bright Billerman is doing there. A really good program. I do believe they'll be great in 2023. Coming 19 is Notre Dame. No price. And look, besides losses to Stanford and Marshall, Marcus Freeman in his first year did a really good job, heck of a job. Yeah, you lose your Tommy Rees and your quarterback, probably upgrade there. But also get upgrade in quarterback in Sam Hartman. I do believe Notre Dame is really good. I believe we can knock out against Ohio State. I think they can win that one, but they could win that one. But I do believe that Marcus Freeman and company will be great in 2023. Number 20, another Pac-12 team that I thought has a really good chance to win the conference and maybe make a playoff, but that's Oregon State. I do believe Oregon State is another top 20 team, and not maybe 20 to 25, but this is a really good team. I do believe in Oregon State. They do get DJ Lucas, the transfer quarterback from Clemson. I do believe we'll see how he does at Oregon State, but I do believe Oregon State. Coming up, I have Lane Kiffin and Ole Miss at 21. Look, I love Ole Miss. They're a good team. They got Daniels coming back. They got guys coming back. Right now for Ole Miss, they need a signature win on Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin needs a signature win. Other than that, I do believe Ole Miss will be great in 2021. Coming up, number 22, I have South Carolina. I do believe this Shane Beamer, Spencer Rattler, I do believe will be great. They're an 8-win team. Can they surprise a lot of teams? Yeah. I do believe the Gamecocks will be great in 2023. They surprised a lot of people last year, but I think they'll surprise a lot of people again this year. This is like one of the teams that's going to be great in 2023. Coming up, number 23, this is a team that I believe is going to take a step back. At TCU, Texas Christian University at 23. Look, I'll say last year with Quinn Johnson, Matt Duggan, John J. Miller, really good team. With Sonny Dykes, went to the playoffs, lost national championship runner-up. They lose all those pieces, like I mentioned, to the draft. I do believe that TCU's going to take a step back. I love Sonny Dykes, but they can repeat when they did 2022, 2023. It's unlikely. It was a miracle. I don't think that's going to happen in 2023. I do believe that TCU is going to take a step back. Another team in the Big 12 that's really good that a lot of people don't talk about, that's not got a lot of hype, that could be a dark horse, a really good team, could win the Big 12. And number 24, Texas Red Raiders. Look, I love the Texas Red Raiders. I am slightly high on them. I do believe they're a really good team. They had a great season last year. I do believe that Texas Tech has. This is a team that's going to surprise a lot of people. If you look at teams that are going to surprise people in 2023, it's definitely going to be Texas Tech. This is one of them. This is a team that could shock a lot of people or surprise people on the way to play. And number 25, now I have really a hard time who should be ranked at number 25. Because between 5 teams, and I was like, good God. And I have really a hard time, because I had UTSA ranked number 25 and way too early, I believe. I love UTSA, but I had a hard time putting 25. In this case, I have no Carolina at number 25. You could make an argument for other teams at 25, but the argument I'll make for 25, where I have no Carolina, well, they got Drake May returning. He's a Heisman level quarterback. Really good offense. I'm not sure about the defense. Mac Brown, pretty good coach. So I do believe that North Carolina will be good in 2023. So there you go. Here you go. But top 25. I'll give him an argument in just a second. But top 25 right now. And then, so I'm going to go 25 to, so I'm going to do 25. Here's my top 25. Recap. Number 25, North Carolina. Number 24, I have Texas Tech. Number 23, I have TCU. Number 22, I have South Carolina. Number 21, I have Ole Miss. 20, I have Oregon State. Number 19, I have Notre Dame. Number 18, I have Illinois. Number 17, I have UCLA. 16, I have Kansas State. Number 15, I have Clemson. Number 14, I have Tulane. Number 13, I have Texas. Number 12, I have Oregon. Number 11, I have LSU. Number 10, I have USC. Number 9, I have Utah. Number 8, I have Florida State. Number 7, I have Tennessee. Number 6, I have Washington. And number 5, I have Alabama. Number 4, I have Penn State. Number 3, I have Ohio State. And number 2, Michigan. And number 1, Georgia. And we'll go back to top 20. The cases I made a hard time, but outside the top 25 at 26, you can make argument for these other 4 teams. But Oklahoma State at 26, I think they'll be a good team. Mike Gundy, I think they'll be a better team than people think. They're no good team last year, and they'll follow the planet, but I do believe they'll be a good team. I have Utah State at 27, Oklahoma at 28, and 30 of Wisconsin. So Wisconsin, Oklahoma, USA, Oklahoma State, and Oklahoma. All these are teams that have really struggled making 25, but you can make arguments for this team. But just outside the top 25, I have Oklahoma State, Utah State, Oklahoma, and Wisconsin. This is right outside the top 25. But there you have it. That is my top 25 final preseason rankings. Comment below what you thought. Give me what your thoughts are on this one. But again, this is not projection. This is my prediction. Maybe prediction too. Not only prediction, it's only I don't think it's projection or prediction. It's just my thoughts on it. But I give you my top 25. Also give you my argument why I have my difficulty putting 25. And I also have my outside of the top 25 up to my. I give you a little bit of my top 30 teams. Also, what teams just outside the 25, and teams outside 25 like Wisconsin, Oklahoma State, and Utah State, you can make argument for the 25th spot. We have North Carolina. So North Carolina and these 4 teams, like I said, will really difficult for me to place them, but you can make argument for any of these teams to be at number 25. So I know people do the rankings a little differently. I do mine differently. So, anyway, so this is second and final. This is the final AP poll preseason top 25. This will be here before you know it. Like and subscribe to my channel. Spread my channel out, whether it's social media, whether it's Twitter, Instagram, to YouTube, to Facebook, whatever it is. Please share my channel, get more subscribers I need to. Like and subscribe. Like I said, like and subscribe. That helps the algorithm for my channel. It helps the channel out really good. It takes no time or effort. Really, it really helps the channel out. Helps me out too. So like and subscribe to the channel. I am Sports Talker 101 signing out, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.